We're currently viewing the artwork component, and you can see that from the underline on this icon. From here, you can move directly to either of the other two components. With all components, you can view records in a number of different ways using these view buttons. On the right side of the screen are the controls to move backwards and forwards between individual records, while clicking on the record total allows you to move directly to the first or last record available. On the Artwork's Edit screen, there's an additional help feature that turns on help tips for each item on screen. In all components, a button is provided for creating new records and for searching for records. These functions can also be accessed using keyboard shortcuts. Some of the features in Artworks include the ability to mark artworks as having been consigned to you, useful if you're a gallery or museum and you want to keep track of artworks that don't belong to you. Once an artwork is marked as consigned, you can use this Details button to show all other artworks consigned by this owner. Artwork dimensions can be entered in any format, but if you have auto formatting turned on, all you need to do is enter the 2 or 3 numbers representing the dimensions and tab out of the field, and Tessera will format the result according to your preferences. Many of the fields in Tessera feature drop-down menus that allow you to quickly and accurately enter values, and these adjacent buttons let you specify exactly what values are available. Keep notes on how you created an artwork using Tessera's Notes feature, which also lets you attach photos to document your work progress. The location field includes its own log, which means you can track both where an artwork is and where it has been. Whether an entry is a single edition or one of a multiple, Tessera lets you track edition numbers, sales, and remaining stock. Tessera has extensive pricing options including retail price, purchase price, and the ability to set the amount payable to a third party once an artwork is sold. Any number of images can be attached to records, and they can be included in everything from reports to invoices. Not enough? Tessera lets you add as many custom fields as you need. Dedicated buttons are included in the artwork component to make commonly performed tasks easier still. This zoom button transforms this layout into an ideal way to show artworks to clients. We'll select a client and tag artworks they've shown an interest in. The blue information button shows you at a glance all artworks by the current artist, including stock levels. Sorting artworks is as simple as clicking on headings, while images can be temporarily hidden to speed up scrolling and for those times you might be accessing Tessera over a network. Looking at the people component of Tessera, this is where records are kept for clients, owners, galleries, artists, and any other person associated with your artworks. Just as with artworks, the same controls are available for moving around and for viewing records in different ways. You can add people to any number of lists as a way to group clients together for invitations and emails. The client dashboard groups together all activity for an individual. From here you can quickly review all artworks by a particular artist, and see the artworks a client has purchased or the invoice raised in their name. From the list view, clicking on a client name will instantly reveal relevant information such as email address and telephone number. If they're an artist, you'll see all artworks they're associated with. The way Tessera is interrelated means you can move from one component to another simply by clicking on artworks or people's names. Here I can move straight to this related artwork and can then move back by clicking on the artist's name. The sales component is one area you can take some time designing your invoice to exactly match your requirements with Tessera's extensive preferences feature. You have extensive control when adding items to invoices, and when it comes to multiple editions, Tessera presents the information you need to make sure edition numbers are accurately tracked. Once artworks are entered onto an invoice, you have complete control over what appears on the invoice, and if there is an amount to pay on the sale of the artwork to one or more people, then all the features you require are included. Back on the home screen, there's a number of ways to explore your artwork records. Use the Reports button, then the Sales and Stock button, and you'll see all of your artists listed. You can view their artworks by sales or by stock. By selecting the artist, we can see all artwork by this artist or all sales of this artist's work. You can select any artwork and get detail of what's in stock, what has been sold, and to whom. If you need more detailed stock reports, then use the stock report feature that lets you customize the result to exactly as you need it. Many other features here on the home page to explore, and they're dealt with in the help files and some of the videos available online.